The Grand Festival was an epic event in Splatoon 3 with 3 teams battle it out until one team is left victorious. And it's also an excuse to mess around with your friends.
Oh, thank God you saved my bucket.
Dear God.
So why is this event so popular for players of Splatoon 3? Well, I'll give you some context. The Splatoon series has these online events called Splatfests. These are friendly online competitions where you can choose a team to fight for prompts like, who would you rather be best friends with? Or what instrument would you like to play? Now, when a team wins, it's just in good fun. What makes the Grand Festival specifically so special? Well, we Splatoon fans have gone to a pattern with what exactly happens when a team wins these final Splatfests, because the Grand Festival was Splatoon 3's final Splatfest. And whoever wins these final Splatfests have an influence on what happens in the next Splatoon game. In the first game, the final Splatfest was between 2 idols, yes, there are idols, being Callie and Murray. Murray ended up being the victor, and then Splatoon 2 came along for the Switch. In the story mode, Murray was the one assisting us as the hero in the story mode, while Callie became the right hand to the villain of it. That could have been brushed off as a coincidence. But then Splatoon 2's final Splatfest came. The teams were Chaos and Order. I actually participated in this one, wasn't able to do it for the last one, but I participated in this one and chose Team Order. However, Team Chaos was the one that ended up winning. And then we cut to a few years later where we get Splatoon 3. The whole setting of the game is now like a Mad Max-ish scene. And we got a DLC then later that was called Side Order. Coincidence?
I think not!
Now we are certain that there is a pattern. That pattern was whatever team wins the final Splatfest has an influence on the next game. So this is a big deal. This is our opportunity as Splatoon fans to have an impact on what will happen in a potential Splatoon 4. So for this event, there were 3 teams with the prompt being, what is most important to you? Past, present, and the future. I myself chose Team Present. When you register, you get a Splatfest tee, and it is the only shirt you can wear during the event. You can't wear any other clothing. Not sure why I didn't make up the rules. You can't modify the Splatfest tee for a little cost compared to other clothing, because you would normally use what's called ability chunks to give yourself upgrades when it comes to what happens in battle. An example is like Ninja Squid. It allows you to be more stealthier when you're in squid form and swimming in the ink, so people aren't able to see you.
Can't hit with 8 there.
Along with the shirt that you get, you also are assigned a color of ink, and you use that color ink specifically to cover the map in as much of that color ink as you possibly can before time runs out. The amount you cover in these turf wars, it gets translated into clout, which is how you do your part in the team, because the higher the clout score, the more you've contributed.
How much clout do you guys have?
17,571. There are 2, well, I guess like 3, different modes you can play in. There's the normal turf war that I mentioned before.
We're fighting against...
Ooh.
Oh,
Connect.
focus up.
Okay, let's focus up here.
But there are open turf wars and pro turf wars. And I think pro turf war is a little bit of a dumb one because all the pros are going into open to get some easy wins.
Nope. You don't get the triple battle.
What?
What happened?
But the other one that I consider an actual other mode is the tricolor battles. These battles involve all 3 teams going at it at once. In tricolor, it's still the 8 players total. However, there's one team that is called the defending team. And that team, it tends to be the winning team so far. That is the team that involves 4 people. While the other team, or teams I guess, is made up of 2 on the other losing teams. Now, these two attacking teams, they work together, but they can still go against each other. There's still friendly fire in between them, so they tend to be at each other's throats as well. I don't think the other teams understand that they're kind of supposed to work together. And throughout the event, you just rinse and repeat for 4-ish days. This event actually went from Thursday all the way up to Sunday, which is not normal. Normally, they only go on for 3 days, but because this was such a special one, they stretched it out to 4. Which is really neat. Normally, your hub area is the city. In this event, you actually are at an ongoing concert where all of the idols are performing some sort of gibberish. And despite you not knowing what they're actually saying, the music still goes pretty hard. But everything starts to change when you reach the halfway mark. So it's like, so for this event, it'll be like Saturday. They now start performing new songs. And the setting now becomes night, since you're at like the last stretch of the event. If you end up choosing a team that your friend also chooses, then you can start having some fun. Because you can only play with friends that chose the same team you did, so if you want to do stuff like that, you have to coordinate. So I have some of me messing around with my friends as well, so I can show you some of that footage. Against ourselves.
Against our own team, but we're yellow. But it's the main colors of 3.
Double. Worth it.
Got him.
We'll set up a beacon.
Got him.
Let go.
Got him.
Very close to the front lines. Killed everyone near the beacon. Good job. Running for my life. Just.
Yo.
Did you die?
No.
Did
The
you kill-
opposite.
Just gonna move around. Gonna throw stuff.
Yo. That was awesome.
The bad guys won.
The bad guys won, but I still pop by point.
1.
What?
0.1%. You just played yourself.
Man,
the
you
guy
got perfect
using the
timing when you say stuff.
Like large amounts of area.
Oh, I got the assist on it though.
No.
Whatever the opposite of winning is, we are not doing it. Incoming!
Oh,
Yo,
you saved me. Don't die.
Got him.
Don't
No.
There was like one job. Once it reaches 5 o'clock on the last day, the event is now over. But the lobby was still in the concert. The idols sang their goodbye songs. For players like me, it is the emotional part where the final Splatfest is done. It's like the game is dead now, you know? It's done. By the way, there's no stopping you from playing the game now. But now is the time we've all been waiting for. Which team ended up winning? And as I'm recording this, it's basically like a month-ish after the results came out. Here they are. So unfortunately, my team didn't end up winning. Oh well. It would have been nice to win, but Team Pass won, and congratulations to everybody who was on Team Pass. But with the results coming out, the Grand Festival officially came to its end. And that, my friends, is Splatoon 3's Grand Festival in spirit. Thank you all, by the way, so much for watching this video. If you guys managed to stay to the end, I thank you incredibly. This is a new series I want to do on the channel, mainly to commentate on things that have already happened, or it could be reviews on things. I want to try and see where the series goes, so if there's enough support for this type of series to keep going, I would love to make these. These videos are allowing me to utilize the filmmaking skills that I have obtained over the years. I have been reading off and writing scripts. I've been doing a lot of work to make this video possible, and I'm doing it because I want to do it, but I also really want to put all my film skills to the test. So again, if you guys really like this video, consider giving it a like and to let me know that you guys are enjoying it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!